If there's one question I get asked the most, it's this: how long should my copy be? It's on the minds of my clients and students inside of the Copy Rebel program, so let me address it here. There seems to be a consensus that copy should be short and snappy because people have short attention spans or don't read long-form content anymore. But is this really true? Let's consider how we as human beings behave when we browse online. But before we do, let me jump off real quick and introduce myself, just in case you're wondering why you should keep listening and what makes me qualified to share my view on this. I'm Nat Milligan, a conversion copywriter and brand and launch strategist. I've been writing words that generate results for my clients for over 10 years. My client list includes an international repertoire of people, brands, and businesses, from startups and aspiring entrepreneurs to multi-million-pound companies and award-winning brands, and industry leaders in the field of health, wellness, business, finance, fashion, design, TV, and film. I'm the creator of the Copy Rebel, a globally certified coaching program empowering new and aspiring freelance copywriters to start, launch, and sell their copywriting products and services. After carrying out hundreds of hours of research on client projects, I've found that people generally skim read content, especially online. We live in a scrolling culture and turn to our devices when we're bored or need something to do while we pass the time. But human beings behave very differently when we are actively looking to solve a problem or answer a question. When we are in research mode, whether that's to buy a new brand of organic dog food or find the best hotels for our next holiday or find a business coach or enroll in a program, our attention span increases dramatically. That's because we are interested and invested in finding the right solution. And that's the key takeaway here. When human beings find a potential solution to their problem, it doesn't matter how long or short the copy is. And I believe the same rule applies to your ideal customers. Human beings are happy to spend time reading articles and blog posts and watching hour-long seminars when it's about a topic that they're interested in and delivered in a way that appeals to them. So, instead of wondering how long your copy should be, it might be better for us to reframe this question and instead consider this perspective. Is this piece of copy I'm writing interesting to my customer? Is it engaging, relevant, helpful, entertaining, educational, informative, and inspiring enough to retain their attention? Is it being delivered, packaged, and formatted in a way that justifies the length and inspires the desired outcome? And the way I see it, if the answer to that question is yes, then it doesn't really matter if it requires 50 words or 500 words or 5,000 words to deliver your message. But here's something else to bear in mind. You should respect your reader's time. You don't want to waffle on and on before getting to the point. At the end of this video, I'll share the copywriting tactic I use to limit waffle and cut the fluff and eliminate word fillers from my copy. But as I was saying, you want to respect your reader's time and write clear, simple, and concise copy. In my experience, people respond better to information that is easy to understand, which increases the likelihood of them taking action in the end. So there's no fast rule when it comes to copy length. There's a time and place for stories and examples and relevant testimonials, which can bulk up the body copy. And there's also a time and place for sharp, snappy, to the point copy that cuts through the noise and stands out and jolts your readers into an activated state. The key is to use your judgment. You should know what the end goal is. This is the CTA or call to action at the end. And then you should be intentional and craft the number of words required to generate the conversion you want. I hope that helps. Now, as I mentioned earlier, here's the tactic I was telling you about that I use to help get straight to the point and keep my copy clear and purpose-driven. This tip works especially well if you're stuck on what to say or write or where to start. And it's even better if you know you're prone to writing more words than you need. Okay, so at the beginning of the writing process, let's say you're using a tool like Google Docs, then divide the page into 3 sections. Okay, so you have the top section, and in that section, you want to write the word problem. This is where you identify the problem or the pain point and the challenges your reader might be facing. And then in that second section, you want to write the word agitate. And this is where you compassionately highlight some of the unwanted side effects that the reader might experience should they not fix the problem. The purpose of this step is to create a little friction and tension in the reader. And then in that bottom section, you want to write the word solution. This is where you present your offer, such as your products or your services, as the ideal solution. Or if the solution is to be found in your blog post or in a social media caption, or they need to book a call, then you want to write the copy in this section in a way that inspires and motivates the reader to take that specific action. So PAS effectively stands for PASS, and it's one of the many copywriting formulas that you can use to write compelling copy in your business. If you're interested in knowing what the other copywriting formulas are, then watch this video where I walk you through each one with examples of how to use them in your business. You'll find a link to the video below. Till next time.